Hello everyone and welcome back to Anxious Beauty. It's been a long time. Hi guys, lower my chair a little bit so you guys can see a little bit better. Like I said, it's been a while. These past couple weeks have been difficult, but I wanted to do a video for you guys. The only thing I have on my face is the native body lotion, and then I went ahead before the video started and put on the e.l.f. Acne Fighting Putty Primer for face primer, and then for eye primer I put on the Makeup Revolution London Prime and Lock Longwear eyeshadow primer, and that is the only thing on my face. Before I forget, my outfit of the day is not that exciting. It's just this black shirt with my pajama bottoms. My energy level isn't the highest, so I'm sorry about that too. But doing my makeup usually cheers me up, so it perks me up, so here we go. Okay, so you guys know I always start with my eyes. So for today's eyeshadow palette, we're going to be using the e.l.f. Bite Size eyeshadow palette. This is Rose Water. They have several of these. If you guys have never seen these before, these are really cool. Little ASMR for you for the day. I haven't done a talking video in a while, so I figured I'd do just like a long talking one. But there's those shades in there, nice and pretty. I'm going to keep things pretty simple today, nothing too crazy and extravagant. I'm going to put in this kind of like dusty rose color, which is a matte shade all over my eyes to start with. It actually kind of almost matches the brush because I believe, yeah, this is an e.l.f. Eyeshadow brush too. I may have gotten it with this. I can't remember. May have came in with a different collection too. But it's just a little bit darker than my eyelids. Alright, I need to wash my brushes. This is another thing on my list today too. And then I'm going to go in with just use my finger and use this kind of shimmer shade right here. Whoops, right here. This palette's really nice if you're like on the go and you got to stop to do your makeup real quick. And I'm just tapping that on. Like so. Alright, I can't remember if I actually showed you guys what that shimmer shade looks like, but that's what that looks like there. That is my cat wanting out. Hold on just a second. Kitty. Alright guys, sorry, I gotta get up real quick and let him out. Alright. And I am going to be done with this palette. My dog wants in, but she's going to stay out because she'll just want in and out every 5 minutes. I'm going to go with this clean blending brush and just blend that together. Like I said, guys, I'm going to keep things simple today. I have to do a little bit of cleaning here and a little bit on this side, but it's not that bad. Mascara is going to be Maybelline New York Sky High, one of my favorite mascaras to use. And just a little bit of cleanup underneath the, or on top of this eye right here. And of course I always use the Equate Beauty Nighttime Soothing Makeup Remover towelettes. I just cleaning up process is pretty simple today. And I just like to start with my eyes, guys. It's just kind of my routine, how I do things. I think it's easier versus starting with my face and then go in heavy-handed like I tend to do with eyeshadow. And then have to like take off foundation as I'm like cleaning up the eye. There we go. I like how that looks. And then I know some people like to put on their concealer after their foundation or skin tint, what have you. I just want to do it before. Sometimes I do it before, sometimes I do it after. It just kind of depends on my mood. Today we're going to do it before. This is the Tarte Shape Tape Glow Wand concealer. I'll take it out of the box and show you. The shade in this is Sunbeam, by the way. But for those of you who haven't seen this, this is what it looks like. And it's really cool because it comes with this little blender, which I completely forgot to get out of blender, guys. I'm going to have to do that too. I'm out of practice, apparently. But this is the little beauty blender that like comes with it, which is cool. It's perfect for like the under eyes. And then here's the wand. And so that looks like it's a lot of concealer in there, which is awesome. I don't tend to use too terribly much concealer, so just underneath the eyes, and I just do this, which is perfect. I know a lot of people will say, why don't you do it after? And I don't know, sometimes I think it just looks better with it before the foundation or skin tint. Just depends on my mood, I guess. You guys can do it however you want. And there's that. Alright guys, I apologize. I have to step away again. I forgot a beauty blender. Okay, I got one. Luckily, my beauty blenders aren't too far away from my camera, but yeah, I forgot. Oops. This is the Studio Makeup Tinted Moisturizer I'm going to be using today. You're supposed to just shake well before you use it. There's not a whole lot of this left. But that's what that looks like, or I guess I can probably show you from the side. So that looks like. Like I said, I'm keeping things nice and simple today. I'm not even wetting my beauty blender. That's how we're rolling today. We'll make it work. And I didn't want anything too heavy on the skin today. That's why I went with a skin tint versus moisturizer, foundation. I usually do not mess with my eyebrows either. I mean, every great once in a while I will do something with them. And usually when I say that, I just put a little bit of eyebrow product in there, and then I just brush it through. That's it. I don't use any like gel or anything like that in it. And then I don't curl my lashes either. I figured they're curly enough and mascara will help that. So it's just me. Once again, bringing this down my neck. And this does give the skin a little bit of a nice glow as well. And I'm just using up the excess that I have on my hand here so we're not being wasteful. And just kind of bring that down my neck. There we go. And it blends in with my skin quite nicely. Alright, so for bronzer, blush, and highlight, I have kind of like a 3-in-1 here. This is the Physicians Formula Butter Glow Face Palette. This was their like limited edition. But it's got the bronzer, the blush, and the highlight. The bronzer is a little bit dark, but if I blend it out enough, it should be alright. Well, this blush for bronzer first, and then I like to blend when everything is done, like a lasagna or a cake. Give myself the illusion I have cheekbones. That's it for that. Like I said, I'll blend everything out when I'm done. Going in with a clean brush and going in with the blush here. Just for a little something extra, I'm going to put just some on the end of my nose. Just a little bit. A little bit for the other side here. This thing keeps going because it's magnetic and it keeps closing. Like that. But it is a really nice palette. If you guys ever have a chance to get it, I would get it. And I think they sell it individually as well. So like the bronzer individual, blush, and then highlight individual. If you guys ever have a chance to get it, I would. And then lastly, not least, highlight. Going in with a clean little blending brush for eyeshadow. I like to use it for a highlighting brush as well, or for when I highlight. A little bit on the cupid's bow, down the nose, the side here because I do like to glow, and then I just need a little bit more for the other side. And then that noise you hear is my dad moving things around. Put that brush back. I just grabbed an extra just in case. And now we blend. I know what people are going to say. You should really wet your sponge, but it's just that kind of a day. I'm going to be honest with you guys. Alright, and I promise you guys I will get my energy back as time goes on. Last but not least, we're doing lips. My lips are a little bit chapped, so please excuse that. But this is the CoverGirl Melting Pout Matte, and I have it in the shade Champagne Showers. My dad's moving stuff around in his room next door, so that's probably why you guys can hear him. Please excuse that too. This is like the perfect nude shade, in my opinion. Alright guys, this is the final look. I will give you a close-up. Further away look. But that's going to be it for me today. Thank you guys for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to give me a big thumbs up. And if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe. I'm trying to grow my channel to 1,000 this year for my goal. So please help me reach that goal. If you haven't already, tell your friends about it. As always, guys, thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing, and watching my videos. It means a lot to me as well. I'm going to head out for the day, and I will see you guys soon with another new video. And thanks for sticking with me. I appreciate it. Bye, guys.